Peace, love, and light. Let's get straight into today's topic. I'm going to be talking about how you can bring healing into your environment, create a healing space. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about how you can create protection in your space. So you want to stay tuned to this video and the next video I'm going to be recording right after this and posting right after this. So let's get straight into it. So, how to create a healing space. First and foremost, healing space, you want to embody what things you can add into your environment, because your space has a lot to do with your environment and the things that you're bringing into it to create a healing vibration, a healing energy. So one perfect thing to do is right behind me, is to have more plants. Bring more plants into your space. So plants are alive, and when you have them, not only do they purify the energy, but different plants have different specialties. Some of them bring money, some of them bring protection. They have like spiritual purposes behind them as well. Some of them you can just get for aesthetics because they, like I said, they do purify the space. So that's very a healing element within itself. So putting plants in your bathroom, plants by your bed where you sleep, plants in your office, plants in your kitchen. Just put plants all over the place. Like I have plants all over the place. I was going to show you, but I have plants all over the place. And I noticed when I used to live in a basement, I didn't have much plants in my environment. And maybe because it was in the basement, it felt congested too. But I just noticed like the freshness, or it just makes the place feel more alive. Like there's a big difference when you do not have plants in your space versus when you do. Like I feel like hospitals should be having plants in hospitals. It shouldn't just be all white walls and bed and just a beeping machine, beep, beep, beep. You know, we need to upgrade the hospitals as well. But yes, healing space. Your home should be a healing space because it's where you come back, it's where you recharge, it's where you refresh, it's your healing, it's your comfort. So you want it to be comfortable, but also very like healing, very vibrant. So flowers can do that. Plants can do that, but as well you can add fresh flowers. I love to do this. Something I just got into doing recently. You know, since I meal prep every week. Not every week I do this. I probably do it every other week, depending on the flowers. Some flowers do not hold up like others do. I love tulips, but for some reason, I just had it for like 3 days and it's already like, you know, getting all loose and stuff. But some flowers I can keep and they last for like 2 weeks. And I'm saying that just for, you know, those who like to save their coin, but also want to upkeep the beauty and the healing within their space. And roses and flowers in general have certain spiritual properties and certain just elements that you can really embody within them, like the sunflower for those who are really trying to be more confident, be more courageous, shine their light, because the sunflower has to do with the sun element. And there's the rose. Roses is for inviting more love, being more sensual, being more romantic. So yes, check those elements, you know, if you really are trying to be intentional. Or you could just get them because they're just beautiful and they create when you see them, they make you feel good, you know. Every woman I know, my fellas can do this as well, but you know, when you get flowers, you feel good, you feel like alive. So that same feeling, invite that into your home and do it more frequently. So every time you're going to the store, you want to meal prep, grab the fresh flowers because they're always there in the grocery store. So grab you some fresh flowers as you're there as well. Like I said, just a little tip. Some of them do last a little longer, those who are trying to save their coins. But yes, As well, you can add crystals to your healing space. So putting crystals around your home can invite certain energies that the crystal embodies within those areas. So me, since I'm like when I'm getting dressed or in my makeup area, I like putting rose quartz crystal just to embody that energy of love. Um, um, yeah, just embody that energy of love. Like when I'm going to sleep, I put black tourmaline because black tourmaline has a lot to do with protection. So I like to put that around my bed area, um, as well as like my fluoride. Fluoride is very good for protecting against electromagnetic fields. So I like to put that near my computer, near my TVs, my office area, because it can protect me as I am consumed with this technology. Um, and then you can put some protection stones at your door, as well as the plants. I was saying the plants, but like certain plants have like cactus, you can put that at your door because cactus has properties to protect, its protection energy. So you can do that as well as putting the crystal stones at the door. You can put certain like selenite. High in the classical selenite brings in high vibrations, so you can put pieces of selenite or clear quartz crystal in your closets. In your kitchen, put rose quartz crystal, because kitchen you're putting love in. You want to be reminded of adding love in your food as you're cooking. You know, these are our healing space, and food, we can use food to heal or nourish our bodies. So as you're cooking, you could be reminded of that love. And why not put a nice piece of crystal stone by your kitchen area? And then the baddie of all healing stones is amethyst. So having like a nice piece of amethyst in your meditation area or in your area you just like to, you know, pray. Amethyst is very good for healing. So yes, that, and yes, of course, having an area, maybe creating a little space in your closet, in your basement, um, that you can actually come and you can heal. You can drink your tea. You can maybe sit by your altar. Just a little healing prayer space. I feel like everybody should have that, just to come back to yourself. Um, yeah, so yeah, just a healing space. I feel like it's important. That could be anywhere, but yes, like a little designated area for that if you do have the room, of course, um, to invite healing into our space. Um, yeah, like hanging plants. You can also do essential oils. Get a diffuser, or you can get them candle burners, but I rather the diffuser. And you could add the water, add purified water to your diffusers. I like to personally add purified water to it, and then I'll add my essential oils. There's so many different smells out there. I like to personally get organic, and then I just add that, and it brings beautiful smells into the space. So not only does it look good, but it also smells good. Yeah, and you can create a potpourri is another way you can get those natural smells in your space, uh, by making, you know, put a pot, put again a little bit of purified water, and then you add either some spices, some cinnamon, star anise, cloves. Um, you can add apples to it. You can add like peaches and different type of fruits to it as well, and simmer the pot on a low simmer, and the smells and the aromas of the pot is going to permeate the air and make your air and the space smell so good without having those chemicals that can be in the Febreze and be in, sorry, I'm not trying to call you out, Febreze, but that is in these you know, a lot of these products, they have fake fragrances. To avoid those fake fragrances, which sometimes can give you headaches, and it's just not good to be having those in your environment. So to create that, you have the potpourri, or you can do the air purifier, or you can get sage. Sage helps. Sage is actually really good. Everybody should have a piece of sage in their home because it's good to get rid of the negative ions that are in the air. So having some sage or some Palo Santo so you can smudge your house, smudge your bodies, is very important for, I feel like, a healing space. Healing space as well. Those two other things I wanted to touch on. I just remembered one and one kind of went away. But since I remember this one, I'm going to go into this. So another thing you can do is invite, yeah, since you're having a healing space, we should, I feel like, all have an apothecary. Also, apothecary is kind of like having your own first aid kit, but it's a holistic, like cabinet, holistic shelf or whatever you can create, but it's like your herbs, where you keep your herbs, your tinctures, your maybe your oils or whatever you use to like herbs and teas. It's like medicine. So you have instead of having, like, in which you can, maybe balance, but me personally, because what I believe in is holistic medicine, you'll have these medicines. So, like, let's say we deal with period cramps, you'll have certain herbs that deal with period cramps. Let's say you have certain cuts, there's salves that can help heal those cuts. So any problem that we have can be solved with an herb. So just know that. So building your own apothecary is crucial and very beautiful. So it's like when you really do need to heal, you got a wound, you have, let's say you have a fever, you can grab your elderberry, you can make your elderberry herb, you can maybe have elderberry syrup or a tincture. Just a little area where you can have your own holistic first aid kit, like I said. And a very good also thing is, it's like, in light of your apothecary, have a little book area where you have guidebooks. You can be your own guide. Yeah, Google's cool too, but I feel like it's always good to have, like, let's say your phone, were to crash and for some reason you don't have access to the internet, you can always grab that book, and that book will be a little guidebook. Like I said, have your crystal guidebook, have your essential oil guidebooks, and have your herb guidebook. So herb dictionary that will and I can leave in the description box if you guys are interested in the herb books that I got, that gives you like herbs from A to Z and the different properties and what areas they help with, and herbs for flus, herbs for cuts, herbs for period cramps, herbs for babies, herbs for pregnant women, herbs for men and wanting to get up, and herbs for energy and herbs for focus. Like there's herbs and holistic care for everything. Like you even have your flower essence. There's so much different things you can put in your apothecary, and I feel like everybody should have an apothecary in their home. As well as inviting in healing music, so every now and then, when you do decide, yes, play your nice music, but invite like healing sounds, like maybe playing some binaural beats. The frequencies that they use, can charge you up depending on the frequency, can give you energy, can shift your energy from one state to the next. So yeah, so playing binaural beats in your healing home as often as you can, maybe when you're cooking, just to get in that zone, or music that has certain frequencies as well. So like you can play like a reggae, and you can play that in 432 hertz. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, so healing frequencies. There was something else I wanted to mention, but it kind of slipped my mind. I know it's gonna come back later. What else? Like having, your little healing area. You can have your singing bowls, your sound bowls, things that you use to heal. What else can we invite in our home? I know some people believe in the black cat, because the black cat Oh, that's for protection. I'll get into that in my next video. But what else? I don't want to keep you guys long talking about what else. I didn't write nothing down. This all came from spirit. But I feel like there is other things. But that's why I like writing things down. But I also just loving allow spirit just giving it to me so I can give it to you guys straight up and what it needs to be. So I hope you guys were able to get some little tools. Maybe not little. There were a lot of tools that you guys can use to heal. Oh, and also like healing art. It was in my mind, but I kind of didn't want to mention it. But yeah, that's because spirit is telling me to tell you guys that. Like, so when you have healing art, maybe chakra images or reminders of your anger or mood, or words of encouragement, or certain deities or certain archetypes that when you see it, it gives you energy and it makes you feel empowered, or it shifts your energy to a higher vibration. Having those around is so beautiful because it can do all those great things. And I was gonna mention, so glad I remember. Yeah, that's why spirit was probably like, say that, because after you say that, you're gonna remember what you wanted to say. So yes, having healing art, because we're visual. We had the smell, we have the hearing. So visual is having a healing arts in your home. And then as well as sound, you can also have natural sounds. Maybe get a fish tank. Because the fish tank can hear in the water, but also something that I love, is getting like a water fountain. I know it sounds crazy, but there's indoor water fountains, especially because I guess I'm a Pisces, and my Pisces in the 4th house, Pisces stallion, and the home has to do with the stuff. And I said home has to do with Pisces being in the 4th house. Pisces rules water, 4th house rules home. So I like having water in my home. I ideally want to live by water, like bring me back to the islands where I came from. But since I can't be in the islands right now, I love to have my waterfall, and it's just having that water running, that running water charges you. Also, it clears the negative. It helps bring in the negative ions. Negative ions is actually good. So I like putting my clear quartz crystal in there, and it's just charging. It's just great. So that's another thing that you can do to bring healing into your space. So we have the visual, the art, we have the senses, the potpourri, the sage, the essential oils. We have the hearing, the waterfall sounds, the fish tank, the binaural beats. We have the plants, we have the crystals that we put around, and that's also visual. But then healing tastes, cook some healing food in your kitchen, have a diet every now and then, maybe do a fasting, treat our bodies, because our bodies are always working for us. We're always, when we eat, our body, it's a lot of energy that our body has to use in order to break that food down. So every now and then doing a little healing ritual, if you're into Ramadan or doing a fast, Sabbath, or I'm not really into Sabbath, but I Spirit has been guiding me to do a fast every Saturday, every Saturn's day. Yeah, or I used to do every 3 days for the first 3 days from the month. So the first, second, and third, I'll do like a 3-day raw fast. I switch it up every now and then, but I always feel like one of my favorite tools is definitely fasting or detoxing. It's a great tool just to align with spirit, mental clarity, and to help me move in the right direction. So yeah, so inviting healing foods into your kitchen, invite more fruits, invite more vegetables, and definitely purified water. Don't use that faucet water. It loves no faucet water. It's contaminated, it's not clean, and our body runs at 74% water. Put the best of the best in your body, and that is spring water. You deserve the best, so get the best. And yeah, so I hope you guys were able to utilize some of these tools so you guys can create a healing space. Spit coming out my mouth. Oh my God. But yes, that's what happens when you sing a lot of words. But yes, so you guys are able to create your own healing space. I hope you guys were able to get something from this video. And yes, shout out right now. I'm shouting out my business. I'm gonna leave that in the description box. I'm doing readings for my first 15 people who are interested in receiving a reading. I've been doing readings for myself for about 4 or 5 years now, and I'm just like trying to put that out. So, I am giving to my community, and it's gonna help me get better with my services, my tarot services. I want to get better with that, and I can't just get better by giving myself readings all the time. So yes, please use me so I can answer some of those questions that you have, career, love, a question that you just have. Please let me know. You can comment in the YouTube description box, or you can meet me at my website. I will be adding that down below. If you guys like this video, like it so I can put out more content. If you guys are interested in more content, you have ideas, you can also add that as well. And yes, you can share this video to your friends so they can know how they can also create a healing home for themselves and their families. And if you didn't like this video, you don't have to like it, you don't have to share it, because guess what, I got you tomorrow. So yes, and not even tomorrow, I'm gonna shoot my other protection video just now so you guys can see that. And then if you guys don't like that, that's okay, because there'll always be more, and I'm sure there's something for you. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.